So I've been doing a lot of digging on TikTok trying to find a very good page that makes videos strictly using AI. What I mean by that is all their pictures are just AI and the voiceover is going to be AI as well. And I found this page. Now the reason why this page is very good is because it's extremely simple. Like you guys can see, I'll show you guys this video quickly, not all of it, but most of it.
The United States just caught King Kong on camera and don't want you to know Aiden Theodore was flying his jet over the Pacific Ocean when he spotted something truly frightening. After flying for about 5 hours.
So you guys can see, it's extremely simple. There's just a bunch of AI pictures and they just keep transitioning from one picture to the other to keep the viewer hooked onto the video. And the voiceover is also AI. You guys have probably heard this voice a million times. And to prove to you guys that these type of videos work, the scary stories type of videos, if we head over to YouTube, you guys will see this page. This guy, Mr. Nightmare, he's one of the biggest channels in terms of the scary story niches on YouTube. This guy's videos pull an insane amount of views. Like this video was posted 13 days ago and it already got 1 million views. And the video is 46 minutes long. So you know he's making very good money off of this channel. And if you want to verify that, we can head over to view stats. And by the way, view stats, majority of the times they really underestimate how much a channel is making. Like they'll give you like worst case scenario possible. So I can guarantee you this guy is making more than just 25K a month off of this page. And what I've noticed is if something works on YouTube, it'll most likely work on TikTok. You just have to tweak it a little bit. This guy, the concept of his videos are practically the same as the channel I showed you before. I'm hovering over this video right now. Pretty much the entire video is gonna be one frame. So for example, this one is the house. This house will roll on for like the next 5 minutes. You can get away with that on YouTube because people have a longer attention span. On TikTok, you're dealing with a bunch of fish. So you're gonna have to make sure that the pictures are constantly rolling and constantly going to a new picture. Otherwise, that guy will just scroll away instantly. Now, before I show you guys how to make these style of videos, I've seen a lot of people ask recently, how can I get into the Creator Rewards program without living in the UK or the US? And some people have just been asking, how can I get to 10,000 followers? Now, lucky enough for you guys, I don't even live in the UK or the US. I had the exact same issue as you guys. And I looked around everywhere trying to find an actual good website that would give UK and US account, and I came across this website. Now what I was looking for specifically were accounts that are already tax approved. I did not want to have to deal with all that tax information bullshit, so I wanted an account that was already tax approved. I didn't really care all that much about 10K followers because you can just grow the account yourself, but this website, the followers are organically grown, which is very good because you don't have to worry about botted followers and you don't have to worry about any sort of strikes or anything. Now I wouldn't show you guys this website if I didn't actually buy an account myself. So what I went ahead and did was I actually bought one of these accounts to verify if they're actually legit. And I'll show you guys right now on my phone. This is the account that I received. So after I bought it, I waited around 24 hours and they sent me the email with everything. And I got the account right here. So right here it shows 10K followers. And this is exactly how I got the account, by the way. So I'm assuming this is a good sign because of the username of the account. And this is exactly how I got the account. I haven't posted on it yet. I'm just warming it up. And just to show you guys that the account is actually eligible for the Creator Rewards program, if I head over to TikTok Studio, you can see Creator Reward program right here. And when I click on it, you guys can see all of this as well. Now, I haven't verified it yet. All I have to do is just put in my driver's license and my PayPal, and then I'm pretty much good to go from there. And these accounts all have warranty as well, so you don't have to worry about getting scammed or anything. The accounts are all completely covered. So if you guys want to get one for yourself as well, just so you can start posting on TikTok instantly after warming up the account, I'll leave a link in the description for this website, and I'll also leave a code in there to help you guys out as well, so you guys can get an extra discount. Now back to the video, how are we going to make scary stories? So the very first step to making any sort of videos on TikTok is we have to figure out what's the script. And now the way that I'm going to show it to you is we're going to find stories on Reddit. So I'm going to blitz through this, by the way. I'm not going to waste any more time. I found on Reddit a thread that says true scary stories. And here there's a bunch of different scary stories. Now we're not just going to copy this, put it into 11 Labs and get the script right away just like that. No, we're going to try to make it unique and make it different using AI. So once you found the story that you want, we're going to head over to ChatGPT, and what we're going to do is we're going to tell it, I will write a scary story below. What I want you to do is rewrite the story using the same format and same style of words, but change it to where it's unique and different. I tell it this just because if I don't tell it to keep the same style of words, it'll start adding all those like robotic words like unleash your inner strength or some bullshit like that ChatGPT always does. So once I gave it the story, it gave me this. Now, again, ChatGPT always, if you're using it for scripts, it'll never give you a good script right off the get-go. You have to always tweak it. So after getting gonorrhea from this script, how long would this story be if someone were to read it? It told me it would be about 3 to 4 minutes. I don't want that. That's too long. I want about 1 minute. So I said make it shorter to where it would be about 1 minute. Gave me this story. Now I didn't really like the story. If you like the story that it gives you, you can just keep it. It's completely up to you. But I read this a little bit, didn't really like it. So I thought I'd tweak it just one more time, make it a little bit longer and scarier. It gave me this story. And again, for the sake of the video, I'm not going to keep tweaking it, editing it myself. I'm just going to stick with this story. But for you guys who are actually trying to post these videos as high quality as possible, I would highly recommend that even though I'm saying this is going to be mainly AI, try to actually tweak the stories yourself. Copy all of this, put it into a Google Doc, and start adding your own little twist to the story. That'll make your video 10 times better. Now, after getting the script, what I went and did was I went over to 11 Labs and I just pasted the entire script here to get my voiceover. Pick whichever voice you want. I picked this Callum guy because he had a British accent and it sounded kind of deep, so it matched the tone a little bit here. Now we have the script done and we have the voiceover done. Now we need the pictures. So how do you come up with good pictures? If you know how to give good prompts, go ahead, give the prompts yourself. If you don't know how to give good prompts, I'm going to show you a little hack right now to give good prompts. Head over to ChatGPT again. Tell it I'm going to write parts of my script from a story. What I want you to do is create prompts for images that would perfectly convey what is happening. And then copy and paste your script from here over to the other one. And now it's going to give you a prompt. But the thing is, this prompt is like, it's like a 5-in-1. So I told it, separate the prompts for each scene. I want at least 3 scenes. So now it gives me a prompt for the first scene, a prompt for the second scene, and a prompt for the third scene. Now these 3 pictures are all going to be used for the first part. So you're going to keep transitioning the photos over and over again. And you're going to keep doing that for each part. So then you're going to copy the second part, put it here. So do the same thing with this one. It gives you another 3. And then again, do the same thing for the other one. And it gives you another 3. And you're going to do that for the entire script. Once you have all the prompts ready, head over to whichever text to AI image generator you want. There are a bunch of ones that you can use. Before recording this video, I was testing around a bunch of different ones. I'm pretty sure you've all heard of Leonardo AI. This one everyone uses. Only issue is when I was doing this one, for some reason the photos were just coming out really, really bad. So I just didn't want to use these photos. I found this other one. It's called deepai.org. Now this one, the photos were alright. This one's completely free, by the way. Leonardo AI, it gives you 150 credits for free, and they reset after a certain time, which is good. This one, for the most part, I haven't noticed any sort of credits yet. I don't know if they're gonna just pop up eventually, but I've used it for like a couple of images, and so far it's been completely free. Only issue is the photos have just kind of been a little bit shit. The one that I found was the best was imagine.art. This one, I forgot how much credits it actually gave me. I have 5 left. I think it started me off with 30, but it's fine because it resets after 24 hours, which is good. And 30 I think should be almost enough. If you go past 30, just go over to this one and just bear with it and pick some like lower quality photos, put them like in the middle of the video or something. But yeah, here you're gonna copy all the prompts that you got from ChatGPT over to here, and that's how you're gonna get all your pictures. Now, once you have all the pictures, voiceover done, everything's done, now we're gonna head over to CapCut, and this is where we're gonna edit everything. So once we've added our audio file, we're gonna drag it over down here. And a quick tip, by the way, if you guys wanna make your video more engageable, you guys see where there's like pauses in between? Just remove those completely, cut them, Control B and Control B over here, and just remove it. This will make the video flow 10 times better. So now the next step is you're gonna listen to what's happening in the audio, and you're gonna add the pictures accordingly to what should be there. Now once you have all the pictures exactly where you want them to be, now we're gonna make the pictures look nice. So the way we're gonna do that is through animations and transitions. For the first image, what we're gonna do is we're gonna head over to animations and we're gonna pick zoom out. And we want this to go throughout the entire portion of this clip. So we're going to put it on 3.1 seconds for the duration. And then we're going to head over to effects, video effects, trending effect. For the transitions, I'm just going to use this one called spooky camera, just because it looks kind of scary. I think it matches the vibe a little bit. But to edit it, it has like these like camera, like the date and the time and the camera. On stickers, if we just put that all the way down, it just removes it. I don't really want that, so I'm just going to remove all of it. And you can tweak like the atmosphere and the filters and the sharpness and the texture. So I already tweaked it a little bit just to make it exactly how I wanted it. And for the transitions that I always use are either pull in or pull out. So for this one, we're going to use pull out. And then just click apply to all. It'll put it on each next transition. And then just put whichever animation you want on each of the rest of the pictures. There's no right way to do that. You can put whichever animation you want. Just don't make it look stupid and you'll be fine. So now once we have all the transitions done, the effects done, and the animations done, we want to actually add some audio in the background just to make it even scarier. So for this one, I'm just going to search up horror background music, and we're just going to pick whichever one we think is best. Now, we don't want it too loud. We want to make sure that the actual narrator's voice is louder than the audio. And what you can also do, just to make the video a little bit better, if there is any part of the video where you want specific sounds to happen, like for example, let's say in a video an explosion happens, you probably want to put a sound effect of an explosion just to make the video a little bit better. But the only step left that we technically have to do now is just the captions. So we're going to head over to text, auto captions, and just generate. By the way, in the comments, I've seen some people say that in order to use CapCut captions, you need CapCut Pro. I'm pretty sure you guys can see right here that I don't have Pro. I'm not using the Pro version of CapCut. I swear I did have it, but I think it's on a different account. But I'm able to use captions without CapCut Pro, so you guys should be fine. Now the only thing left to do is just to edit the caption. So we're gonna head over to templates and pick the one that we want. I always use this one. And then I just change the color, make it bold, change the color to white. And I say this every single time whenever I'm telling you to use captions from CapCut. At the end, look through all the words, make sure they are saying exactly what you want them to say, because sometimes it'll mess it up. Now, I'm not going to make this entire video, but I'm going to show you like the first, however many seconds it is, first 15 seconds or so of how it looks so far, just so you guys can get a good idea. Because overall, the steps at the end is going to be the same steps that I'm showing you right now.
At the end of Crestwood Lane, a decaying house stood abandoned. Neighbors whispered of a dark past, but Sarah and Mark moved in, lured by the low price. Their first night, Sarah heard a soft scratching from the basement. Mark dismissed.
So if we go back over here and just quickly look at this page.
The United States just caught King Kong on camera and don't want you to know Aiden Theodore was flying his jet over the Pacific Ocean.
In my opinion, it's pretty much the same thing. In fact, I think my video is actually a little bit better. But the other thing, so that's pretty much it for how to make these videos. But I have a quick question for you guys. If you look at this video on the exact same page,
why you shouldn't come to Romania.
You guys see how this AI avatar is talking? I've seen a lot of pages that pretty much do the exact same thing. Like their whole page is dedicated to just, they have an AI avatar and that's pretty much their narrator for every single one of their videos. Now, I was gonna include this also in this video, but I haven't been able to find an actual good website that makes it for the most part for free. Like every single website that I found, it works kind of the same way as all of these AI image creators where they use credits. But the thing is, these guys actually give you a decent amount of credits. Those guys give you enough credit.
My name is Valak.
Those guys give you enough credit for like literally just one video, and that's about it. And the video is like very short. So if you guys are interested in this and you want to see a video on how to make these type of AI avatar videos, I'll look into it more. I'll try to maybe buy a few of those websites, just to see which website is the best one for these style of videos, because I know these videos are pretty popular right now. But yeah, that's about it for the video. If you guys enjoyed the video and found it helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and also leave a comment if you guys have any questions about anything from the video.